All right, well, peace, peace, peace. First of all, hopefully the Most High Yahushua is blessing y'all day, man. Hopefully everything is going well with y'all. Y'all growing and increasing in the faith. Trusting in the Most High Yahushua more. I pray that He's growing your knowledge and wisdom, understanding. I'm back at it again. I want to touch on so thank you all. It's all through the Spirit of the Most High. Yahushua that because I was sitting here reading. I just wrapped up reading Isaiah 50. I'm sitting here kind of. I would suggest to y'all, especially y'all brothers. I talked to some brothers like this personally. Try to read like multiple books in the scriptures. Like go like that's how you gain more knowledge and wisdom and understanding, man. Because I'm still learning that. I'm still growing, man. Just multiple books like in the scriptures. Apocrypha is in the scriptures, but just multiple and also multiple translations as well. I was just talking about this to brother. Shout out to you. I don't want to say his name, but because he asked me he asked me how many translations do I read. I try to read all of them, man. Like different versions, stuff like that. It helps you understand more context. It gives you more like clarity on things, even things I'm unsure about. Sometimes I have to go into another translation on what's it saying. I gotta do better, more getting into like the Hebrew and stuff. Sometimes I don't do that most of the time. I'm not sure how to like work the blue letter Bible things. I had to usually look it up, but it's something saying Hebrew. But anyway, that's not hit to the point though. But this is crazy because I actually just finished up reading Isaiah 51. And Isaiah 50, and I'm just I was looking down 51. I was like, you know what, I got it, man, because it all talks about like how it always talking about the importance of being alone, and that brings spiritual elevation. Like like I always say, shout out to Brother Chronicles of Judah. Like we see it in the comic book movies, man. We see it in pretty much we see it in the the Dark Knight, the Batman trilogy with Christopher Nolan. We seen it with Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, or the Andrew Garfield ones, or the or the Marvel ones with what's his name, Tom Holland, yeah, and we see it with the Superman movies, like the most recent, recent solo Superman movie, Man of Steel, but Christopher Reeve ones, I'm not sure, but anyway, but we just see it all throughout in the comic book movies, like we see it in that they become who they are when they're alone by themselves, man. So and that's the same thing in this walk, man. You reach another level, man, because actually, our forefathers, the prophets, went through this. Actually, because it's all spiritual elevation, being alone. Because I touched on Noah. Last time in this. In the Lord's will, if I, if the Most High puts it on me, if I find new things on Noah about in that thing, in that series, or not series. Well, yeah, you could say series, but I'll touch on it more. But this time I want to talk about because I had Abraham. It's crazy because I had this down a few days ago, but I was going to Abraham and Jacob, but since I was going to Abraham today, man, because I'm just sitting here, I was skimming, looking at Isaiah 51 and 2, so it's kind of going to what I was thinking about the other day, man, because let's get this there, let's get this too about Abraham, how he was alone, and and how let's just get into it. It's Isaiah chapter 51 verse 2. It says, Look unto Abraham your father, and unto Sarah that bare you. For I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him. Yeah, man. So he said, I called him alone. And, which I'm about to get in Genesis, but, alone. Abraham was alone, man. He was like, had his family, just like Noah. Like, that's how you reach a higher version of yourself a lot of times, because it's like, it's you and the most. Because sometimes, man, because sometimes the Most High wants you to trust in Him, man. This you trusting Him and Yahushua, man. Like, Yahushua said, I'm with you to the end. I'm with you. The Most High Yahushua is with us. So also too, but the Most High will put people in your life too. It's like two or three, and two is better than one. Of course, in Ecclesiastes. Yeah, I'm not denouncing nothing. I'm just saying, like actually, to my point, let's grab this in Sirach. Let me get this in Sirach. Ecclesiastes. To my point, because Because one of the best, actually one of the best advice I got from a brother. I kind of talked to that brother too, but he said, "Listen, man, this ain't a lone. This isn't like a lone wolf walk, man. You can't be a lone wolf in this thing. That's very true. But for the majority of the time, man, like I always say, man, it's just gonna be you and that. We all had to appear before a judgment seat, man. So it's just gonna be you, man. It's like again, second address, 7 all the time. It's like only one man can go into the city at a time, man. So, but yeah, let me get this Ecclesiastes chapter 51 and verse 7. It says, "They compassed me on every side, and there was no man to help me. I looked for the secure of men, but there was none." So yeah, man, even Sirach said, "Man, I was looking to my left, to my right. There's no man to help me. It was just me and the Most High, man. Me and the Most High in your house, y'all, man. That's it, man. So that's all we got, to do, man. So yeah, so let's go to Genesis right now, cause yeah." Let's go to Genesis real quick, because he said, let me read this in Isaiah again, then we're going to go to Genesis. Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 2. "Look unto Abraham your father, and unto Sarah that bare you, and I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him." So yeah, okay, this kind of lines up with 2 Job 8 and 8. I might, oh shoot. Write that down, because this says, I pray that they teach it out the book of their fathers too. He says, "Look to Abraham your father." I didn't even realize that now, so might as well grab that, write that down next to it. But anyway, let's go to Genesis 12 real quick, because I'm about to hit many things on this too. Genesis chapter 12, he says, and the Lord said unto Abram, "Get out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, and unto the land I shall shew thee. And I will make a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will curse." I'm read that again. No, I'm start from the top. "And now the Lord said unto Abram, Get out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, and unto a land that I will shew thee, and I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing." Verse 3, "And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in all these families, in thee all shall all families of the earth be blessed." I'm reading 3 again. My bad, y'all. Y'all bear with me. I'm sorry. I gotta get better at this, reading it right. Verse 3, Genesis chapter 12, verse 3. "And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curse him that curse thee." I'm sorry, I said them. "Curse him that curse thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed." So yeah, man. So also too, that's kind of lining up what we just read. Actually, let me pause for a minute, because yeah, man, it's all going to what I talked about yesterday. About faith, man. Because Abraham didn't even know where he was going, man. He had to have faith. That faith and that expectation. Of the Most High, to cast not your confidence away. You see, Abraham didn't do it. So that's why the Most High said in Isaiah 51, "Look at Abraham and father. I call him alone, and look what I did with him." But so actually, let's go to Hebrews real quick, because yeah. Let's go to Hebrews real quick. My bad, y'all. I don't really navigate this Bible. Yeah, and this Bible too. Like you could. It's a good version. Some stuff in there is just like okay, you got some. Yeah, if you all get it, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. I don't really use this Bible too much. I'm reading. I don't really read out of this one version too much. But it actually has his name in here, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, so yeah, it's good. But I actually do like this though. It's pretty cool. But let's get Hebrews chapter 11 real quick. Hebrews 11 chapter 6. I'll just get by faith Abraham. Man, let me get that. That's what one. Yeah, 11 and 8. My bad. Hebrews 11 verse 8. It says, "And by faith Abraham, when he was called out to go into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed and went out, not knowing whither he went. Yeah, like I just said, not he didn't know where he was going, not knowing where he went, but all by he's led by faith and he walked by faith. 2 Corinthians 4:18, man, faith is the unseen. We walk by faith, man. Just live by faith. So yeah, so this is all we walk not the sight but faith. I'm messing it up, but yeah, all faith is of the unseen, not the seen. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place he should after receive an inheritance, and obey, and he went out not knowing whither he went. So yeah, man, all by faith, man. He didn't even know where he was going. So also too, this lines up with Yahushua said in Matthew 24, that that we gotta do like Abraham. So he said, listen, get up and just go. So this is I kind of always line this up. Think of what Yahushua said in Matthew 24. I don't really have to get it, but y'all, yeah, it kind of lines up with that as well. So rise up and leave everything on rooftop, and y'all pretty much no. Let me get it if y'all not just familiar with it. Y'all just get it, because I was actually talking about that with a sister a while back. She was mentioning that. I was like, just like Abraham. So I'll just get it real quick. Yeah, Matthew 24 and let's see here. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep, let every Matthew 24:17, let him which is on the housetop not come down take anything out of his house. Yeah, kind of just leave like Abraham. So anyway, but let's go to Genesis chapter 17 real quick, man, because I want to show y'all something. Because notice how, this was the promise, but, to Abraham. But Genesis chapter 17 and verse 15, verse 5. Yeah, Genesis 15, verse 5, because this was the part. But, actually, you know what? Damn, this is good. This is good. Just Genesis chapter 17, verse 5, because I actually got this. I was going to do Abraham and Jacob, with this, but I kind of touched on Jacob in the past, how once he spiritually elevated, he became Israel. But this time I'm talking about Abraham. But the same thing happened with Jacob. It all kind of started, but that's the Most High, and that's it too. Like I just said about the comic book movies, that's what happens, because the hero usually becomes the hero. Because Bruce Wayne comes Batman, that's when he becomes Batman. It gets his name changed after he spiritually elevates, man, because it's all about the spirit. So or Peter Parker becomes Spider-Man. I mean, you could say Clark Kent. Well, it's different with Superman, but whatever. But my point has been, you always, after that isolation and that spiritual elevation, they always grow to who they become. That they become spiritually elevated. So, but let me get Genesis chapter 17 verse 5. Neither shall thy name anymore be called after. Genesis chapter 17, verse 5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations I have made thee, and I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make thee nations out of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. So notice how after that, because after Abraham, more after the more he put in all the work and stuff like that, everything Abraham did. Abram now he comes from Abram to Abraham. Now he's spiritually elevated. Now, he becomes the father of many nations. Then him being, and remember we read in Isaiah 51, he called, most of called him alone. So Abraham, after that spiritual elevation, that's when he became Abraham. After that spiritual elevation, him being alone, him seeking the Most High, him growing in the spirit, man. So that's when that really happened, because it was promised to him. But then once he spiritually developed, because things happen time and season, that's when it happened, man. I'm gonna read this again. This is Genesis chapter 17 verse 5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations I have made thee. So yeah, man. So yeah, those kind of same thing happened to I'm just gonna touch on that real quick, because the same thing happens. The Most High does this. He speaks to all of his servants, our forefathers, the prophets, the same, man. I'll touch on Jacob real quick, because the same thing happened with his grandson. Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28. And thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. And for thou hast prince has power with Yahweh and with men. Thou hast prevailed. So see, that name change, man. That's a sign of what when the Most High saying that spiritual elevation, man. So so yeah, man. That's what it is. So let's go Sirach real quick, man, because that's when And the Most High did the same thing. Actually, no, let's hit. I hit it real quick. The Most High did the same thing. The Most High did the same thing with Jacob, man. Like I said, he with Yaquab, in Hebrew, but he does it. He talks to he always talked to the prophets in the same way. So this is what you call Genesis chapter 35 and 11. He did say the same thing with Jacob. Now being Israel, he said, and Yahweh said unto him, I am Yahweh Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nation shall be of thee, and kings shall come in thy loins. So yeah, we already know. That's talking about the 12 tribes, and that happened, kings came out for fruitful nature. We're here now, so now it's still let's get. I don't want to go digress too much. I'll just get real quick. Right quick, because like it says in Sirach, the days of Israel are innumerable. I was saying this the other day. Well, the Israelites, we're always going to be here. So no matter what, because Second Ezra 55, the world, He created the world for our sakes. So, not because of righteousness of our own, we're benefiting of the righteousness of our forefathers, man. That's what it is, man. That's why we've been. Because you know what it is too? Shout out to the brother Assembly of First Mark, because I don't want to get digress too much, but he pointed this out. Because when you don't work for something, you ain't going to appreciate it. You're not going to appreciate it as much, because when it's like this inherited to you, you're not going to appreciate it as much. I'm not saying all the time, but look at the covenant we did. Look at what we done. That's why we're going captivity after captivity. We're benefiting off our forefathers' righteousness, man, and we had to have more respect for that, man. Seriously, we're benefiting off of them. Seriously, man. That's like Romans 9:11. Not that, first of all, it's always the Most High's will for this to happen, but also not because we did anything great, because it's like that was the Most High's, plan. That was the Most High's plan and the righteousness of our forefathers, man. So, yeah, man. So that's I forgot where I was gonna go, but yeah, I was gonna go Jeremiah real quick, yeah, because we're to the point I said we're always going to be here. Jeremiah 31 and because the days of Israel is innumerable. That's what Sirach says. Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 37. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, said the Lord. So yeah, man, that's he's saying if heaven can be measured by this earth, I'll cast also, pretty much saying that's, if that above can be measured, they're pretty much saying that's like, not, we're always going to be here, man. That's yeah, man. So, yeah, if you read, let me read, okay, wait, I probably got the wrong precept for that, because that's probably going to something else. Okay, but let me get Ecclesiastes. That's my bad. I'm looking at it now. It's probably going to something else. I had to re-look at it. Had to go over it again. My bad, but yeah, let's get Ecclesiastes 1:4. Yeah, one generation. I should use this one. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So yeah, one generation cometh, and it comes in another generation. So generation after generation is the word. So we know we're pretty much always gonna be here. But yeah, man, let me hit this Genesis 17:5 again real quick, because my bad, I kind of digressed off of that too much. But neither shall thy name be called any more Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations I have made thee. So yeah, man, that's that spiritual elevation that Abraham went through, and he became, that's how he went. Then, of course, many nations, came out of him, man. So, so yeah, man, that's one. But once he's spiritually elevated, man, what happened? He was alone, man, because he's what we read in Isaiah. What he called Abraham, I call him alone, man, and And actually, he was the Most High was with him, so he wasn't alone. Remember, I did a video about Noah. You know, Noah wasn't he walked with the Most High, so he wasn't alone. But on the physical plane, on the carnal sense, on the like, the on this diamond, on this realm, he was alone. But in the spiritual, like, he was beloved. Like Daniel, it says Daniel 10:19. It says Daniel, man, greatly beloved. But in heaven, he was greatly beloved, man. So yeah, man, let me get this Ecclesiastes. I'm probably gonna close out. It's Ecclesiastes 44 and verse 19. It says, Abraham it's Ecclesiastes also on Sarai chapter 44 and verse 19. Abraham was a great father of many people, and glory was there none like him. So yeah, there's none like him, man. So yeah, man. So that's pretty much it on that, man. That's the spiritual elevation, man. The importance of being alone. Let me hit this again one more time for the Isaiah to the point, because I kind of felt like I digressed off the point. But let me it's Isaiah 51 verse 5. It says 51 verse 2. I'm sorry. Look unto Abraham your father, and unto Sarah that bare you, for I called him alone and blessed him and increased him. So yeah, what did he do? Like he said, he increased him. What? Not only his seed line, but the blessing spiritually increased him, and not made great nations out of him. He blessed him. So also he spiritually he increased him, man. So that's really what happened, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Hopefully this is edifying, man. So peace. Hopefully y'all have a blessed day, man. So peace.